Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Cody Adams. A controversial bill to end the law requiring a concealed carry permit is heading to the state Senate after passing the House earlier this week. News 8's Adam Pinsker tells us the law is reigniting the debate over gun control.
Yeah, Cody, it sure is. House Bill 1077 would eliminate the requirement that anyone who wants to legally carry a handgun in Indiana apply for a permit or renew their permit after they already have one. The process usually requires getting fingerprinted and paying a fee. Owner of Beech Grove Firearms, Greg Burge, sees no reason why those who want to legally carry a gun should have to pay for a permit.
Tell me what other constitutional right we have to pay a fee to exercise. As I speak to you now, did I have to pay $75 to get the permission from the government to answer your questions?
House Bill 1077 passed the House last week and now moves to the Senate, where the same piece of legislation died during last year's session. The bill would only allow lawful carry for those 18 and up. Hoosiers who want to purchase a firearm must still complete a form with the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms. And the proposed bill would make for theft of a firearm from a level 6 felony to a level 5 felony, which carries a sentence of between 1 and 6 years in prison and a fine of up to $10,000.
House Bill 1077 really did a grave disservice to the men and women in brown and blue who are already fighting the scourge of gun violence on our streets.
Representative Mitch Gore, who is also a Marion County Sheriff's deputy, is among those who oppose the bill. Indiana State Superintendent Doug Carter is also against the bill. He said during a committee meeting earlier this month, the current licensing system prevented 10,000 people from getting a firearms license that were ineligible because of felony convictions. State police are also worried the law would make it harder for law enforcement to know whether a person who is pulled over during a traffic stop is carrying a handgun.
They'll be less informed on traffic stops and at critical incidents, and I think we could have done a lot better.
Burge says the requirement to carry a concealed permit only burdens responsible gun owners, not irresponsible ones.
Do we really believe they are the ones that go down to the local police department to go, hey, I want to get my permit before I go rob the bank or shoot the neighbor?
And if passed, Indiana would join 21 other states, including Kentucky, that allow permitless carry. Adam Pinsker, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook.